guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but I am back. Today I'll be using the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palettes. So first we have to tend to these brows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ebony, and then carving them out with some LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. And my brows are a little bit wonky today, so just don't pay any attention to them at all. Like, none. I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Maybelline Master Concealer, and I'm using this lighter shade because it really helps the eyeshadows I put on top really pop. And then I'm just going to set that with the Revlon Candid Photoready powder. Starting off, I'm using a very light orangey brown shade from the palette and using that as a transition, and then using a kind of darker pinkier brown as another transition. And I'm just going to pat that in the shape that I want and then blend the edges out later. And I find that using this technique really helps to keep the shape of your eyeshadow. Next, I'm using the darker brown shade and putting that right below the other brown shade I just put on. And then I'm just going to again lightly pat that into the shape that I want and then blend it out later. Next, I'm using the black shade and applying a little bit at a time. You guys don't want to go heavy-handed with your black because then it's just going to be really hard to blend out. So just pack a little bit on at a time, blend it out, pack a little bit more, and then blend it out again so you get a very nice and seamless blend. Now I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm using that same Maybelline concealer, and the best way to do this is to use patting motions. Try not to swipe because then, you know, it'll just be a little bit messy, so just pat it. On top, I'm going to apply this golden eyeshadow, and I did not set my concealer, and I found that not setting the concealer before you put on your eyeshadow really helps the eyeshadow to stick. Because I was having problems with this, and I found out you just don't set it with powder, go right in with your eyeshadow. I'm going to take my blending shades that I used in my crease, and I'm going to put that in the outer corner to create a very nice seamless transition. Then I'm going to use my NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and this is my favorite liquid liner of all time, like my favorites. Moving on to the face, I'm using the Touch in Soul Poreless Face Primer, and this is really nice. For foundation, I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC50. I'm using the CoverGirl Pro Conceal to highlight the high points of my face. You always want to highlight under the eyes, right on the forehead, a little bit on the nose, and on the chin, and a little bit on the upper lip, because you want to create a very nice oval shape, because that is where the light mostly hits, right in the center of the face. And I'm blending it out with my beauty blender, which I need to get another one because my current one is ripping. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm going to use that as my cream contour. And this is my first time using it as a contour because it's way too dark for me to use as a foundation. So I'm just patting this all over my contour areas, you know, creating some shadows and just blending away. I'm going into the Cover FX face palette and using that powder shade to set my contour. Off camera, I applied some eyelashes, and then I'm going to bronze using the Covergirl Ebony bronzer and just slapping that all over my face. I love a very nice bronzed face. And next, I'm using this new setting spray I just got. It's the Skin & Co. RCMA Radiant Dew, and I just love it. Like underneath my highlight, it just makes it pop so much, and it's actually very hydrating too. I really love this. I wonder if this is a subsidiary of RCMA. I'm going to use that blush from the same palette just to give my cheek a little flush. And then I'm going to go in with the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Club Hopper. And this is one of my favorite lip pencils. And I'm just going to outline and then shade in my lips as well. Lastly, I'm going to apply NYX Lip Tease in the shade Dream Space, and that concludes this video. I hope you guys liked it. Please comment and subscribe. Tell me what you thought of it, what you think, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!